Hey, how you guys doing? Okay, so I just woke up again. Just woke up, don't want to do nothing. Don't want to do nothing. And I had man, I was just thinking about some crap again. Might as well think about it. I mean, this whole thing is about mental health, right? Um well, before we get on to that to the things I was talking about. It's after Christmas morning, and I'm feeling a little better about things. Last time I was like, uh, I was talking a lot about like negative stuff, and you know what? I like talking about negative stuff. It's sobering. No one talks about negative stuff enough. No one likes to bring it up because we're all scared of what people think of us. We're all scared to like have a spine these days, right? Everyone's scared to bring up something negative. Don't be scared to bring up something negative. If people don't want to hear about it, then they're not. Then who cares? I don't even care if there's 0 views on this video. I'm doing this for me. Doing this to keep my ass sane. So with that said, I was I have some ideas about. I want to talk about women again. I want to talk about the sexual, like the whole sexual game, like the whole dating thing, like the whole like relationships in general. I want to talk about, like, I was thinking, wow, relationships these days is all really about escalation. Like it's a game. I was just thinking about it. It's just a fucking game, man. And and I realized that women, they want sex just as much, if not even more, than guys. They just want you to do it a certain way so they feel safe. But let's be honest, if girls felt protected at all times by default, they probably wouldn't mind having, or if they didn't get pregnant so easily, they probably wouldn't mind having sex like every 5 seconds, like us. But even with all the safeguards right now for them, they still want to fuck really bad. I can tell. You know why? Because my proof is I've never actually like had a meaningful relationship ever. All these girls want you to do is to fuck them and like to escalate fast. Friends later, right? I was okay, I was talking to my mom like a while ago. It was like a long time ago, but she was telling me how she thinks my stepdad, who she's been with for like almost 20 years, is finally starting to feel like her best friend. Isn't that just crazy? That's why relationships are fucked up, man. No one actually cares about being in a relationship. They care about the male female dynamic. They don't actually care about each other. But this is how women want it to be. Y'all make up the rules, right? Y'all have the pussy, right? Who has the pussy? I have the pussy. I make the rules. I make the rules. Because I got the pussy. This is how it's supposed to be. I And if you go on Tinder, forget about Tinder, man. If you're trying to take it slow on Tinder, forget it, man. Get real. You won't find people on Tinder. You'll find psychos. Psychos that just treat you like you're not even human. And that's technically how it is in real life too. Women, they don't see you as like a person. They see you as like a sexual, I don't know, invader or something. They want you to be a sexual invader or something. They want you to be sexual towards them and aggressive and like they just want you to make a move. And they want you to escalate to sex as fast as possible. Or else they get bored of your ass. You can't afford to take it slow as a guy, or else they'll get bored of you. They'll get bored of you and they'll find some other dude that's crazy. That's crazy about them. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, man. No one really knows how to like, no one really cares about relationships. No one really cares about friendships. We just want to fuck each other, man. No wonder I'm hearing all this crap about how relationships are down the shitter, because no one really like cares about the actual relationship. Maybe some people, but most people, if they're not like at a decent level of maturity, most people just want to have sex, man. Nowadays, I kind of want to just take it slow a little bit, but you can't afford to take it slow. Like I said, you just can't. You can't afford to take it slow, or else you'll be perceived as boring. And even if it's the right girl, like if she senses like you're not making a move or something by some point, she'll get bored too eventually. Is this how it's always been? How did our ancestors, how did they like court? I mean, okay, I think is our ancestors, they courted, or they had, okay, when they were all like arranged marriage, basically. I think that's how it was. This whole dating thing is like really, really new. But you know how much energy it takes to be sexual? You know how much energy and like confidence and willpower it takes to just be direct with your sexualness? Some people aren't comfortable with that. There's no such thing as taking it slow. No such thing. girls girls want sex just as much. I don't even think they care about the relationships either, man. They just care about if you're making moves or not. I don't think we care about each other at all. No one cares about each other. The relationship is a facade. It's it's just a label so society will accept you. It's just a label for society to see you as okay, they're, you know, see you as normal or something. I don't know, man. I read up something like 90% of relationships fail. I don't know where I'm going with this actually. I was just thinking about like my main point was how everyone just wants to fuck and people get bored of you really fast if you don't make moves. If you try to get to know them and be their friend and stuff, they're gonna think you're boring. You're gonna risk being boring. It's not about cultivating a friendship anymore. It's about it's about being horny, having sex, and fulfilling each other's sexual desires first. It's about playing the game first and then being friends later or something. Oh my god, it's so backwards, man. I just realized just how messed up everything is. And I'm sure this is not everybody's viewpoint. Of course, we live in like a world of how many billions of people, right? I mean, this is not true across the board like with everything else, but I'm just saying that with most of the girls I've approached them, da 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 da, it's just from experience, man. Women get bored really easily. It's like everyone has ADHD. No one wants to be friends and like no one can keep their attention on someone in a sexual romantic way and be friends at the same time for long. Like the sexual window is just so freaking short, man. Or maybe you just need to find the right person. Finding the right person is like is waiting forever. It's like a huge waiting game. And when you gonna find that person? When you gonna run into that person? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Everyone's telling you, oh, be patient. Da 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 da. Be patient for like 5 more years. Oh, you haven't run into that person. Be patient for another 5 more years. Okay, be patient for another 5 more years, dude. The right person is like is so rare, man. It's so rare. It can drive you insane. No wonder everyone's so impatient and like speed dating and shit. Oh my god, man. Okay. Um well, I'm finally into this. I'm finally in like focus mode now. Like I'm not focused on women anymore. Not The only reason I was focused on women is because I wasn't good with women, but I feel like I got some decent confidence now. For like 31 years of my life, I was not good with women. I wasn't even confident in myself, so I had to like cultivate. I had to build some type of confidence, or else I'm gonna end up being alone. By the time I'm done with all this stuff, I was gonna end up being alone because I was started with like -50 confidence. If you know what I'm saying. Negative, like negative, man. It was negative. That's how bad it was. Like, oh, and there's another thing. There's another thing I feel like about the whole being a man thing. Being a man is hard as fuck, man. You know why? Being a man is harder than being a woman. And and before you say anything, most of the times that men are rejected is because they were being too feminine. So by default, it's just way easier to be feminine. It's just so fucking easy, man. Just have a decent personality, uh talk in a high-pitched voice. But when the being masculine is like, it's like walking across a minefield. Like you're always like on someone's, I don't know, someone's always like testing you or some shit. You always feel like you're being tested. And if you get it wrong, then you're labeled as being too feminine or something. It's so easy to just slip up, and that's why so many guys fail. That's why so many guys slip. So many guys make mistakes and stuff. It's just so hard, man, to keep masculine frame. Keeping masculine frame is like not even like a natural state of being for most guys. We most of us have to learn it. It's not. No, being feminine is a natural state of being. Being nice and being nurturing and like just being warm and stuff, all those are feminine traits that we all possess at the very beginning. And I'm not saying that being masculine is not those things. No, being masculine is those things, but it's not being afraid to like say fuck you, you know, at the same time. It's just not the same fucking thing, man. It's way more nuanced than that. Why do you think so many men are freaking like sad and depressed? Because they don't know how to be men, dude. They don't know what it they I didn't even know what it meant. I still ask myself like, what the fuck is a man these days? Like what is being a man about? Da 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 da. And you can't win, dude. If you try to be a man, like 9 times out of 10 you're going to fail at something. And someone says, "Oh, you're not man enough." Oh, you got to, and then you gotta question your masculinity like, "What am I doing wrong? I thought I was being manly." Oh, apparently the da 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 is like it happens like that. And then and then when you do it another way, when you try to alter your personality to be more masculine, then another group of people will go like, "Oh, that we'll look at you weird." And then you start questioning yourself too. Again. It's like, what is that called? Like gaslighting or something? Everyone's like making you question your reality of what being a man is all about. It's like everywhere, man. Like you can't win. What really is being a man about? I'll tell you. Finally, I think I finally know the answer now. Jesus Christ. It's just having the strength. It's just having the strength to tell people, fuck you. I'm going to act this way. And that takes a lot of guts, and that sometimes it just hurts a lot. It just hurts a lot to be yourself these days. It really does. Because if you be yourself, even if yourself is like a dick or something, or people will perceive you as a dick. But if most of the times when you're a dick, it's because people think you're a dick, not necessarily because you're a dick. is because some people come from different backgrounds, and they perceive you like that. They're just not used to your tonality. They're not used to your demeanor. Um, like people in the Middle East, like middle. I'm not gonna go in like specific races or anything because I don't know anything. But a lot of them are stone cold, man. Compared to like how we're raised here in the West, a lot of them are fucking stone cold. And I even heard like even people in the West, like America is like a special little cookie when it comes to like personalities and shit. Like we're really the only country that prides on extroversion and like like truly being like a freaking weirdo. No, America's got the biggest weirdos. I mean, we have the freedom to be like as wacky and crazy as we want to be. But most other countries, and I've only read up on this, but most other countries are not like that. Most people from other countries are actually quite timid and a little more humble. So why is America like this? Why is America like this? I don't know. So are Americans fake, or are other countries just judgmental as fuck? Is it fake to want to be something more? Is it fake to want to be like act a little crazy and be a little more larger than life? Is it fake to see like to be inspired by, I don't know, like a fictional character and want to be like them, and then act like that in real life? Because life is just a game anyway, right? Your body is your avatar. Is that fake? Why does that piss people off? Why does it bother you? Why can't you act larger than life? I think I mean try to act like a fictional character. Try to take your favorite fictional character from something. Doesn't matter what it is. And try to act like them for like a day. People will look at you like you're crazy, man. Life, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Think about it. You can do whatever you want, but you choose not to because you're scared. You can act however you want, but you're scared because people will think you're fucking weird and that you're faking it. Even though even though you want to even though that's how you want to present yourself to the world. Even though they're hypocrites, they get on their fucking video games and they act like really crazy and different to anonymous people. But you can't do in real life for some reason. Apparently is unacceptable in real life. But you can get online and like really truly be a weirdo. But in real life, it's just unacceptable. If you even try in real life, you'll get laughed at or something. That's what I was doing. I was like really like, I like being like a fucking. I thought I was up there, man. I still do. But it's society, man. The pressure. The pressure is real, man. It's hard. You want to be someone specific, you want to present yourself a specific way to the world, you got to feel like, you got to feel good, man. No, there's no exceptions, man. No exceptions. You got to feel good about yourself. You got to feel better than your anxiety. You got to feel better. Yeah, it goes past anxiety. Even if you have your anxiety under control, you still got to like believe in yourself. You want to act like a cocky bastard? Then just do it. Do it. You can do whatever you want, man. You only have one life. Remember when, before you were born, there was nothing, right? And now there's something. Now you're like alive. And who knows when it's going to end. And when it ends, it's going to go back to nothing again. So you might as well act like a crazy fuck, right? You might as well act crazy. You might as well do whatever the hell is. You want to act the way you want to act. Be inspired. Be inspired. Or I don't know. As long as you're not hurting other people. I mean, really, who cares about being... Why does society hate cocky people? Because it makes them feel like they're lesser. It all loops back. It all comes back to, oh, he's making me feel like I'm insecure, and he thinks he's awesome, and he's not playing fair. Fuck you, man. That's really what it all boils down to. If you feel good about yourself and people will do their best to make you afraid to express it. You got to be humble. Fuck being humble, man. So, I mean, seriously, I want to act like I want to be a dick, man. I want to be cocky bastard. And that's how I was acting. I wasn't being like a dick to like, acting like a dick to people. I was just like, yeah, like, so. Just laughing at life. Just like, yeah, life is my bitch. And people even have a problem with that, man. Oh my God. Some people even have a problem with that. They think you're like, apparently people don't like it when you're cocky about in any shape or form. What was I talking about? I don't know. Yeah, but thinking you're the best and stuff, people want you to be a specific way about it. Because it bothers them. So you have to have the strength to be stronger than them. You have to feel good about yourself. You have to get your anxiety under control, and you also had to internally feel good about yourself, and just you gotta mind hack your way around that insecurity. There's just some insecurities anxiety can't fix. And I know I'm not perfect, but I had that power for like a good while. It was pretty cool. But it's, I mean, like, with everything in life, it like stuff dies down and you lose motivation, and sometimes you lose confidence, and then sometimes it comes back, sometimes it never comes back. I want to feel a certain way. I want to act a certain way. But it doesn't last forever. Um, sorry. Sorry. I'm trying to think of something else to say. Um, yeah, man. Sometimes, what is being fake? If you want to act a certain way, then do it. That's how you want to present yourself to the world. Is that how you want to present yourself to the world? It doesn't have to be forever. It doesn't mean you're acting fake. It means just that's how you want to like be perceived. But everyone wants you to be humble. They want you to tone it down. They don't want to feel like they're lesser than you because they're insecure. Because they want you to act like them. And some people even get like pissed off. Some people even like look at you like you're fucking crazy. You got to be stronger than those fucking faces they make. You got to look at those faces and you gotta say fuck you. Look at those stupid faces they make. You know the kind of faces they make when they disapprove of you. When they think you're acting weird. Look, we got cultures around the world where people we got people acting like all kinds of shit. Some people have personalities where it almost feels like they're on drugs, right? But they're actually like that in real. That's their actual personality. So why are people out here? Why are normal people normal people? Why are most people that if you act a certain way, if you act like kind of crazy or out of the ordinary, why they perceive that as being fake? You know, we got people like Russell Brand out there that are just fucking crazy, man. That dude is crazy. Have you seen him? Like the way he talks, the way he acts. Sometimes you can't even like believe he's an actual person, like a real person. We got people like that out there who are actually that's how they are. That's the real personality. So why are people surprised when you start doing it? Why are they so uncomfortable? I wonder how Russell Brand interacts with normal people. I wonder how they perceive him. I think most of them think he's crazy, for sure. So at the end of the day, man, you just gotta like. I guess it all comes down to. It all comes back to that the whole. What's the point of being? What's the idea of a man? It's to not care, even though it might hurt, even though how much it hurts. You can't care. You can't care. It will hurt. It will hurt. But stick to your guns. Do it. Mission failure is not an option. Failure is not an option, man. You can't. I don't care how you do it, man. Just don't care. Try not to care. Easier said than done, right? You can't care. Can't care, man. Can't care. That's what being a man is about. You can't care. Do not care. Who the fuck are they? Who the fuck are they, man? What have they done with their lives? What did they do? Act normal? What did they do? That's fucking right, man. They're acting normal because they're scared too. They think they're normal. Man, fuck you. Who wants to be normal anyway? Fuck you. I mean, when was it cool to be normal anyway? Like, when did that start happening? I don't even know.